Good evening, everybody. Again, my name is Doug Mummaw, architect, 310 Esplanade. I'm here, Suite 50A, Boca Raton. I'm here to talk about signs, believe it or not, once again. And I think that many of you know the history of my passion for how important signage is throughout the city. We've talked about this ad nauseum here at the dais. This particular project warrants special consideration. This is the legacy of our city. It was designed by one of the world's most premier architects, Marcel Breuer. In 1968, he won the AIA Gold Medal, which is like the Nobel Peace Prize for architecture. And as defined, AIA Gold Medal is awarded by the American Institute of Architects for recognition of a significant body of work of lasting influence on the theory and practice of architecture. That's how important this building was to him, amongst his peers, and to the world. In this package of handouts, you'll see that this project is unique. This is a campus. This isn't a building that's 50 feet off a federal highway. This is embedded into a campus-like setting. Everything about this project relates to the pedestrian experience. As you walk from your car, as you drive in through a promenade, there's a series of directional signs, as you heard, that kind of lead you to where you're going. This is not a standalone, individually bayed building. This is an iconic element within our city. I would liken it to art. It's that important. There's three major architects who have done work in our city: Addison Meisner, Philip Johnson, Marcel Breuer, all world-renowned, internationally known. So with any signage solution, we should, one, respect the legacy of our city, respect the legacy of IBM and what it did for our community. We should respect the architecture. We should also maximize the identity for modern medicine. They are a tenant. They're a large employer in our city. We need businesses like them in our innovation campus to promote everything about what we would like that campus to be in 2020. It's very important. I do not display that or diminish that in any way. We need to maximize how this sign relates to the building. The sign is a method of wayfinding and identification and brand awareness. The building is the building. It's an iconic, and whether you want to put a coin of a historic legacy on it, it's historic to Boca Raton. There's no question about it, just like the Boca Raton Hotel. So what I would believe is that the sign should be as innovative and creative and iconic as the building. It should be detached from the building in some form of monument sign. That sign could create a folly, and you'll see in this handout that with, and I'm not sure if it's the new owners or the owners that took over it, they knew how important it was by already starting to create a respect of the building to the ground to the path. And here they're introducing color. The building is mostly banal, concrete, beige, etc. So there are solutions that have already set a precedent. And when you approach this building, you do see, you know where Kaiser University is. Once you find your way around the promenade, you can see the wall graphics, which are on the vinyl windows, as vinyl on the windows. And so it does its job. But because this is a major brand and a major employer, it warrants something more. But that something more doesn't have to happen on the building, because when you look at what's proposed in their appeal package, that lettering is not iconic. It's not innovative. It's a wall sign that's put on a, close to 60-year-old building in our city. I think we could do better than that. I would suggest that we direct the applicant to get creative and maybe give them variances on the ground in ways in which they can get higher in the air, because everything about the approach is coming from this angle. And so I don't even know where you could see that sign unless you were just parked 3 bays out. So I'm not sure what the purpose is, but if you start at the Yamato Road entrance and work your way in, there can be a series of solutions that emphasize the importance of this tenant. I'm 100% for that. We need to respect this building. It's one of our most historically significant buildings in the city. Thank you.